Hi my lovies, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know I look very extra today. I went for a natural look. I was just having one of those days where I was playing with makeup and before I knew it, I had more frosting on my face than you would ice a cake with. Today's video is actually super exciting because I am going to do, finally, my favorite perfumes. I was going to do my perfume collection, but I have 27 bottles of perfume. You guys would definitely be bored after bottle number 15. You'd be just like, okay, right, I'm done. I'm over it. So I decided I was going to pick my top favorite perfumes today to talk about, and today's video is also very exciting because I am collaborating with Scentbird on this video. Scentbird happens to be one of the newest subscriptions that I have discovered and been receiving and been loving. If you know me in real life, obviously even if you know me on this and I have 27 bottles of perfume, I think I might have an issue with perfumes. So Scentbird happens to be a great way for me to test out new perfumes. So Scentbird is a monthly subscription, and when you receive it every month, you get your little perfume in this little bag, and if I can get it out now, and you get a little atomizer. How sweet is that? And you just twist it up and you can pull out your product, so you can see how much perfume you're actually getting in there. You're getting tons of perfume. It is the same amount of perfume as you would get in one of a rollerballs. There's a month's supply in this, so if you wear this every day, you will have a whole month's supply. The other thing that I'm obsessed about Scentbird is the fact that they have really expensive brands in it, like Tom Ford and stuff like that. Tom Ford is about €150 for a bottle of perfume over here in Ireland. €150, maybe even more. It was the last time I checked. You can pick whichever fragrance you want off the website. They have like 450 different types of fragrances, and they've collabed with like tons of really expensive brands, so you can actually test out for $14.95 a month a new perfume. I'm totally obsessed with the Scentbird service, the fact that you can try out perfumes that you mightn't ordinarily pick up, or maybe you had your eye on for ages but you just didn't want to commit to such an expensive price tag. The perfume also comes with a little card depending on the one that you select in that particular month. This is the Ciao Vince Camuto perfume. I'm so obsessed with this perfume right now. Like, this is actually one of my new favorite perfumes. It's really easy to travel with this as well because it's just a twisty, so you're not going to, it's not going to break in your bag or anything like that, and it's just nice to wear on the go. So on the Scentbird website, you can actually fill in like your favorite scent. So for me, it'll be like vanilla, anything kind of sweet. Free shipping from Scentbird, which is amazing. And there's 8 different atomizer colors that you can select. So you don't have to get the pink one, but hello, what other color was I gonna get? I wasn't gonna get anything other than pink. And because I get to collaborate with Scentbird on today's video, they have offered me a 25% discount code for you guys. So I'm gonna leave my code here, and I will also link it in the description, as well as a link to the Scentbird website. And definitely have a look around the website and see if there's any perfumes that catch your eye. I just am obsessed with perfumes, so this is definitely going to be one of my favorite subscriptions. I have so many subscriptions that come in every month, but Scentbird is already my favorite. This perfume here I hold near and dear to me because it's a perfume that I wear so much in my life. Like, I would say if somebody was to come up and smell me, that sounds really weird, but if you were to smell me, I would most likely smell like this, and it is Britney Spears Fantasy perfume in the original pink bottle. I have been wearing this perfume since I was 15, maybe 14. I think this was probably my first perfume I ever owned, and it was kind of, no, actually, sorry, tell a lie, Tommy Girl was the first perfume I ever owned. This was probably a near second. This perfume just reeks of vanilla. Like, that is the first thing you smell when you smell this, and your childhood. It's very sweet. It's not for everybody, but everybody in my life knows that this is my favorite perfume. When my best friends smell this, they're like, oh, it smells like Ashling. It's just my favorite fragrance. I get 100 mils of this, I'd say, every 3 months. That's how quickly I go through it. Kira actually bought me this last bottle. She bought it at Christmas, and I haven't really gone through that much of it because I just finished 100 mils. That is like one of my holy grail perfumes ever. My new favorite perfume, and one that I've been wearing much more than Fantasy lately, is Black Opium by YSL. And this perfume, like, this is like basically gone. I have a backup of it. My parents buy me this every single Christmas, and I've been wearing it for probably about 3 years. I love the scent of this. Now, this is a lot heavier and a deeper scent than Fantasy, so it's quite musky, but again, that sweet scent running right through it. This is a lot more of a heavier perfume, so definitely something you would wear on nights out, but I wear it all the time because I'm just obsessed with it. Now, unlike the Britney Spears, this is very expensive. expensive. This bottle of perfume ranges between 80 and 110 euro or 120 euro. So that's where Scentbird comes in really handy with stuff like this, because this is quite an expensive perfume and you'd really want to be sure that you really like it, because it'd be a waste of money otherwise. But it is a really heavy, deep fragrance and I love this. The next perfume is another perfume that kind of smells a little bit like the YSL Black Opium, and this is the Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb. The only difference between this and the Black Opium is this is slightly lighter. This has a more musky scent to it. I love this perfume, but again, this is like 150 euro for this size of a bottle. It is so expensive here in Ireland, really, really expensive. And every single year I'm like, is it going down in price? I dread when I have to repurchase this because it's so pricey, but well worth it in my opinion. This next perfume is more of an affordable one than the last two that I spoke of, and it's Juicy Couture Viva la Juicy. Everybody used to talk about these when I was in school. Everyone was obsessed with them, and I know why, because they're just a real like light fragrance to wear, and they're real teenage scent, but I still love it right now. This is a perfume I would definitely recommend for the daytime. It has an awful lot of vanilla in it, and it does have a bit of a citrus scent to it also. One of the major undertones of this is white floral, so if you know what that scent smells like, you will kind of get that from this perfume. So it's a little bit lighter than Fantasy in a way. The next perfume I want to talk about is this Christina Aguilera, I think it's just called Christina Aguilera perfume. It is her original one. It kind of has the like lace detail over the front of it. I have gone through tons of bottles of this over the years. This is a straight up fruity scented perfume. Yeah, it is so fruity. There is a bit of vanilla in it, and again that white floral that you will notice in an awful lot of my perfumes. And this is definitely a lot more fruity than Viva la Juicy and the Fantasy. It is just a little bit heavier as well, so I would definitely recommend this more for nighttime wear, and I wear this a lot in the autumn time. It reminds me a lot of the autumn. This is actually the newest bottle of perfume to my collection. I went through a whole bottle of this in October, and Jimmy was like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, a bottle of Ariana Grande please. This is what it looks like. So it's not the original Ari. This is Sweet Like Candy. This is the 100ml bottle, because I went through 50 mils of this in about 2 months. I'm that obsessed with it. Again, very, very, very sweet, just like Fantasy. It is a very sweet fragrance. It also has a little bit of a powdery fragrance to it as well. I don't know how you would explain that, but it's not as like straight up sweet and light as Fantasy. It's more of a slightly heavier, powdery, fruity vanilla scent. There's such a theme with all of my perfumes. I wear this day, night, spring, summer, fall, winter, whatever season it may be. I adore this. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and definitely something I love when it comes to perfumes. The last perfume I want to talk about today is my YSL Baby Doll. This has probably been in my collection, not this particular bottle, but this fragrance, since I was about 16. I absolutely love this. Again, with the vanilla scent, but this is a little bit more spicy and a little bit more woody. This also has a subtle undertone of rose to it as well, and I actually always think of roses when I spray this perfume. I'm not the biggest fan of rose scented things, but for some reason this just works. The whole combination of the vanilla, the kind of citrus and woody scent of it kind of work with the rose and makes it a little bit more wearable than just straight up like a rose fragrance. I love this, and can you get over the packaging of it? This is just one of my favorite perfumes, like since I was young, and I'm always going to repurchase this. It's still very, very affordable, even though it is YSL. It's very hard to get hold of though. Usually I have to buy it online, but it is definitely one that I would recommend. Okay guys, that rounds up my favorite perfumes. I think I described them well. So you can definitely see a theme with my perfumes, which are my favorites. Definitely vanilla is like my favorite scent ever, but I'm not opposed to a bit of fruit or floral scents thrown in there. And I do like some of those woody scents and some heavier scents. So it's kind of weird. I like a whole range of different scents. Two other scents that I do like are the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck and Vera Wang Princess. They have been fragrances that I've loved for years and years, but I didn't want to include them because I haven't worn them in a long time, and they kind of just sit around. So these are my current favorite perfumes and the ones that I will grab for and reach for on the daily. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too much of a long one for you. Don't forget to try Scentbird and pick up your own little atomizer with the fragrance of your choice, and to be sent straight to the Scentbird website, use the link in the description and the code for 25% off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you would like to see in my next video. And until then, take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Mwah! Bye!